What if one decision made by the European Central Bank could influence your mortgage, your savings, your investments, and even the cost of everyday living? Following the latest inflation figures, economists are once again asking whether another interest rate increase could be on the horizon. At Yellowstone Financial, we believe understanding economic news shouldn't require a degree in finance. Our goal is to help you make sense of the headlines and understand what they could mean for your financial future. Let's take a closer look. Recent inflation figures show that price pressures across the Eurozone remain stronger than many economists expected. One of the biggest drivers has been rising energy costs, which continue to influence transportation, manufacturing, and household expenses throughout Europe. While inflation is far below the levels seen during the energy crisis, it remains above the European Central Bank's long-term target. Why does that matter? Because inflation is one of the most important factors the ECB considers when deciding whether interest rates should move higher or remain unchanged. At Yellowstone Financial, we encourage clients to understand these economic indicators because they often influence borrowing costs, investment returns, and long-term financial planning. When energy prices increase, the impact extends far beyond fuel stations or electricity bills. Businesses often face higher transportation costs. Manufacturers pay more to produce goods. Retailers may pass those costs on to consumers. Over time, these increases contribute to broader inflation across the economy. For households, this can affect everything from grocery bills to monthly budgets. For businesses, it can influence profitability and investment decisions. Understanding these connections helps explain why central banks closely monitor energy markets. At Yellowstone Financial, we believe informed financial decisions begin with understanding how global economic trends can affect everyday life. The European Central Bank kept interest rates unchanged at its most recent meeting, but policymakers have emphasized that future decisions will depend on incoming economic data. The latest inflation figures have increased market expectations that additional policy tightening remains possible if price pressures continue. For many people, interest rate decisions can influence mortgage payments, personal loans, business financing, and even savings accounts. That's why it's important to focus not only on today's headlines but also on the broader economic picture. At Yellowstone Financial, we regularly help individuals, families, and businesses understand how changing market conditions may affect their financial goals. Every situation is unique, but informed planning can help people navigate periods of economic uncertainty with greater confidence. Interest rate decisions don't just affect financial markets, they can influence everyday financial decisions for millions of people. If you're planning to buy a home, mortgage rates may remain higher for longer. If you already have a variable rate loan, your monthly payments could change over time. Business owners may face higher borrowing costs when financing expansion or new equipment. On the other hand, higher interest rates can also benefit savers by increasing returns on certain savings accounts and fixed income products. Every financial situation is different, which is why understanding the broader economic environment is so important before making major financial decisions. At Yellowstone Financial, we help individuals, families, and businesses evaluate these changing conditions and develop strategies that align with their personal goals. Whether you're planning for retirement, purchasing property, growing your investments, or managing business finances, informed planning is always more valuable than reacting to headlines. Economic conditions are constantly evolving. Interest rates change. Inflation rises and falls. Markets respond to new information every day. While no one can predict the future with certainty, understanding the forces shaping the economy can help you make better informed financial decisions. At Yellowstone Financial, we believe financial confidence starts with knowledge. Our team is committed to helping clients understand complex economic developments, evaluate financial opportunities, and make decisions that support their long-term objectives. Whether you're building wealth, protecting your assets, planning for retirement, purchasing property, or growing a business, our goal is to provide guidance that is thoughtful, transparent, and tailored to your financial journey. Because successful financial planning isn't about chasing headlines, it's about preparing for the future. Economic headlines will continue to change, but one thing remains constant: the importance of making informed financial decisions. Understanding how inflation, interest rates, and market trends affect your personal finances can help you plan with greater confidence. At Yellowstone Financial, we're committed to making complex financial topics easier to understand through practical insights and educational resources designed for individuals, families, and businesses. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for weekly updates on financial markets, personal finance, investing, and economic news. To explore more insights and learn how Yellowstone Financial can support your financial journey, visit yellowstone-financial.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.